Amen. Now, these are statements or sentence in Greek. Oi, anthropoi, elegon, tu, logos. Oi, anthropoi, elegon, tus, logos. Now, we want to show, we're trying to showcase this. So this and hence we want to see either this is for, either this is used as a first person singular or third person plural. Yeah. So let's translate now. Oi anthropoi means anthropoi means men. So the men. The men. Now, elelugon could rather be I was speaking, or I used to speak, or they used to speak, or they were speaking or saying. But so long we have this context saying the men, so in English, to have a good construction, it can be the man was speaking. So then from this context, this will be translated as used to. I've decided to cut off this, the part of this. So literally, this becomes they used to speak or say. So in other words, instead of having I used to speak, because this is talking about men, that's subject of the discourse. So it's plural. So that's why on will become the third person plural and not the first person singular. Yeah. So used to speak. Now, tus logos means the words, or you'll say used to speak words. So the men used to speak the words. Then an assembly of God. That's two fail. So they men to speak words of God. I pray that we will have a good grammar. So I'm just concerned about having the context. So once the subject of the formula, of the discourse is in plural form, then on here won't be first person singular. So it will become third person plural. Yeah. So that's why I have this way. Used to speak. In other words, literally it means they used to speak. That's this here. Then choose logos means the words. Yeah. So then we might put two theory. That's the words of God. That's just it. Alright, so this shows on can easily be interpreted well when you understand the context. So the context will determine either on should be interpreted as first person singular or third person plural. That's just it. So I believe this is very clear. Right, so let's check a few vocabularies in Greek. Then we have a few exercises to approach before we wrap up the the imperfect tense in biblical Greek. All right, so we have a few vocabularies. First, we have so let's practice the three first. We have Ali Ehu, Ali Ehu, and Ali Ehu means I fish. Is do the stem and do the ending. Yeah. We have Angelo, Angelo. So let's do the ending, and it means I announce or I tell or announce. It's either I announce or I tell. Yeah. Then we have Thalpo, Thalpo, and Thalpo means I take care of. I take care of. Thalpo. We have Aleu, Angelo, and Thalpo. So Aleu means I fish. Angelo means I tell or I announce. Then Thalpo means I take care of. So let's have the exercises now. So we have this statement. Agnoscope, excuse me, agnoscon, ta, erka, ton, presbyteron. Agnoscon, ta, erka, ton, presbyteron. This ta, erga, and this ton, presbyteron. Now, what's the meaning? Agnoscon means they used to know, or they knew. So they used to know. They used to know. So that's agnoscon. Ta, erga. That means the works. Then we have ton, presbyteron. That's of the elders. So agnoscon, as they used to know. Ta, erga, the works. Ton, presbyteron, of the elders. So This is the argument, and this is the third person plural for imperfect tense. So they used to know, or I think that's the best for this particular discourse. So they used to know the works of the elders. So this is an example. Let's have another one. All right, so we have oil, that's carbon, epiton, epiton, S, N, Almatihan. So oil, it has colloid, epiton, S, ten, amar, tihan. Oil, it has colloid, epiton, S, ten, amar, tihan. No minute. Oil, that's colloid means the teachers, the teachers. Epiton, epiton, that means pip means fall. That's the augment, means used to or where. Then on talks about the third person plural, that's they. So that's they were falling or they used to fall. So that's the teachers were falling or used to fall. Were falling. Now, ace means into, into, into. That's a preposition. Into. We're falling into. We have ten amar tian. That's the sin. The sin. So in other words, the teachers were falling into sin, or you say we're falling into the sin, depending on the construction into the sin, or we're falling into sin without. So the teachers were falling into the sin. Oil, it has kaloi, epiton, ace, tin, amar, tihan. Yeah, from the this will develops armatology, that is study of sin. So there's another typical example showcasing imperfect tense in biblical Greek. So we have a good number of them. In the next session, we'll address another phase of biblical Greek using a different tense. Thank you for watching. Do have a wonderful time.